All right, my friends, what is up? Oh, good timing. Drake Aaron. New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Questions are in chat. Welcome, my friend. Excuse me. So we're playing another donation bonus league. I am clearing out the queue. That's right. We had some backed up decks from before my trip. We're clearing them all out. I'm going to be reevaluating the donation bonus league program, and then I'll be reopening it in a few weeks. The rates are going up, unfortunately, because frankly I can't handle the demand. Probably going to be, I think, 80 for a donation bonus league, like you're going to see right now. However, I'll also be rebuilding the deck at the end to what I would probably try. I'm going to do, I think, 120 for like a deck brew, where basically you tell me an idea and I build you a deck and we do a league. Then I think I'm going to do 150 for the double down, where I donation bonus league, we play the deck in a league, I change it to what I think the improvements would be, and then play another league immediately. I think that's where we're going to be at. Don't quote me on those numbers, but that'll be opening up in a few weeks. Got a lot of stuff going on right now as far as like going up. Obviously, my big announcement is next week as far as why I left StarCityGames.com. Working on our website. A lot of cool stuff going on. So stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. And Drake, thank you, my friend. Don't forget also, all my new subscribers and current subscribers, you have a private Discord and chat. You can link your Twitch and Discord. If you're a new sub, it takes about an hour or two before you can link it. So give it a second. So Donation Bonus League, Green Saline, Bant Tempo. Now, there's things I like here and things I don't like. We're going to go over them. And what we have here basically is sort of like a blue-white Delver deck. We're playing, of course, Delver of Secrets. A lot of the usual blue cards and Serum Visions and Path to Exile, Mana Leak, Remand. Vapor Snag is like extra Path to Exiles. That's all pretty common. And they're playing a lot of green cards too. Now, I have some pretty big issues with a lot of cards in this deck. This deck has a ton of modal cards in it. What's a modal card? A modal card is a card that has a lot of abilities, a lot of options. Choose one, choose two, choose one, right? The problem with modal cards is that they seem really cool, right? Celestia Charm is either a creature or a pump spell or a removal spell. What great flexibility, Simic Charm is either a giant growth or a hexproof thing or an unsummon, right? Flexibility, great. Night of Autumn, Disenchant, or a 4/3 for 3, or gain some life against burn, right? The problem is that modal spells are naturally less good than non-modal spells because the price you pay for flexibility is power level, right? So, Giant Growth is 1 green for +3/+3. Simic Charm is a green or a blue for +3/+3. Permanents you control gain Hexproof is worth about 1 mana. Unsummon is 1 blue. So we're never getting our mana's worth with a charm like this. We're always overpaying. It's always hard to cast. So it really has to be like so flexible that it's answering problems that our deck has. Typically the charms that end up being good, or the modal spells that end up being good, are the ones that have one really good mode for what your deck is trying to do, and then can also do other things. So for example, Boros Charm and Burn. If all Boros Charm said was take 4, that's it. There were no other modes, Burn would still play it. There's some blue-red like graveyard decks, right, that play Izzet Charm because they just want more copies of Faithless Looting. And if all the cards said was draw 2, discard 2, then they would still play it. So unless the mode on your modal spell, Cryptic Command, same thing. Cryptic Command, counter draw. That's the mode used most often. Do they want a dismiss? I mean, obviously Cryptic's just so powerful, it's a little different, but Rakdos Charm and Golgari Charm and Sideboard, same thing. They have a job to do and they're going to do it. And all of our modal spells here, they're fine, they're okay, but like, we don't really want a Giant Growth. There aren't that many creatures that have power 5 or greater in Modern, aside from like Gurmag Angler. And even then, I still want to pay 1 mana to kill it with Path to Exile, not 2. And then making a Grizzly Bear is just bad. Like play Snapcaster Mage instead. So Celestia Charm is never going to be good. It's only ever going to be okay. And you put too many cards that are only okay in your deck, then your deck is only okay. Simic Charm, same thing. Knight, same thing. Jaroka's Command. This card is almost always used for the +1/+1 counter fight mode in decks that don't have good removal. So in Standard, this gave the green-white decks a kill spell that they didn't have access to. They didn't have Doomblade. They didn't have things like that, Terminate, etc., etc. We have one of the best kill spells in the format, And then also, what are we fighting with? Aside from Tarmogoyf, none of our creatures are really that big, so we're not going to win that many fights either way. So I'm very concerned with this part of the deck. I asked Green if we could change a few of the cards. Green wanted to keep them, and I think that's fine, because I think that one of the good things to see the deck in motion, I can talk about it, and then we're going to learn and try and grow and make the deck better. So that's my big concern with the modal spells right there. Other concerns are some cute cards here. Amera is a cool card and all, but I mean, we're playing 2 islands in our deck. We're not convoking. I don't see what the point of this card really is in this deck. Jace, same thing. I mean, again, this is not a very powerful card. Monastery Mentor is great. I'm really down with this card. And then we're playing Mission Breathing over Snapcaster Mage. I'm not huge on that, but it makes sense for a few reasons. Because Briefing double triggers Prowess, and Briefing is also a spell for Delver. So I can get that. The biggest question I honestly have is why is this deck green? Because once we pull out the Tracker and we pull out the Tarmogoyfs, we have a blue-white deck here, So if all these modal spells were just Snapcaster Mages, and then we had more Mentors, and we were just a blue-white deck, our mana would be a lot better. That concerns me too. So I've got a lot of issues, but we're going to play it, and we're going to see how it goes, and we're going to go from there. I think Spellqueller is great in this deck. I think Mentor is great. Yeah, I think Amera, this card's really good, but it's just not a modern card. It's just a bear. It's just a hard to cast Grizzly Bear, So I'm concerned with some of the cards on an overall power level. I'm concerned with some of these cards. They're too modal. My biggest concern is just overall power level. So,
pull out the Tracker. Who are you and what have you done to Jim Davies?
We're playing 21 lands.
Exclamation mark.
I would still play Tracker's great. I love Tracker. Right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk bad about Tracker, but yeah. So I got some issues. We're gonna play it out, and we'll see it. We'll see if I'm right or wrong or not. We'll see how it plays out. Sideboard's got Settle, Stony, Rest in Peace, all the good stuff here. I think Knight is a great sideboard card. I would love to see 2 or 3 Knights in the board. Perfect sideboard card in Modern. Good against Burn, Disenchant. It's a creature. I like this card a lot. But Finks is good. Fatigue is great. Damping Sphere is not great in our deck. Damping Sphere is not usually good in Serum Visions decks because you usually want to cast a few spells. Amulet of Safekeeping is super, super narrow. It's only good against Storm. We can do better than this, I think. And then Cage is good. So let's play it. Let's see how it goes. We're here to learn and try stuff out and see how it works. So let's battle. I do like Spellcaller a lot. I like Mentor a lot. I'm down with Delver of Secrets. It's not great in Modern, but I am down with it. And then Mana Lake and Remand. As we saw in the last league, Mana Lake, Remand, and cheap aggressive creatures are pretty sweet. So let's battle and see how it goes. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. Donation bonus league for Green Saline. How's it going? Yeah, I think the green is just not adding anything to this deck. We're just not... None of these green cards feel important to me. A lot of them just feel bad. And then Goyf is good, but we could just play more Mentors, or play, I don't know, just something else, We don't need Tarmogoyf. We have a lot of giant growths. It is true. We do have a lot of giant growths. All right, this hand's fine. I think his deck also just wants 4 Snapcaster Mage so bad. We're gonna keep. Put them all against the 5. All right. Not a bad start. I think Spellcaller is really good too. Faithless Looting? Ugh. That scares me. I think playing Mishra's Bauble is also a thing if we're gonna play Mentor. the ability to go turn 3 mentor, make a token immediately is pretty cool. Alright, I mean, not a good looting from our dredge opponent, but dredge seems really hard. Right, if you don't want to Snapcaster back your Simic Charm. You know, like... Alright. This dredge seems really tough. I think Geist St. Travis as a place in this deck also. Spellcaller's great. Knight of Autumn. I mean, Mana Leak's in a bottom, and this is going to bottom too. Yeah, we are... This is the new Dredge Hotness, Creeping Chill, if you're unfamiliar. Dredge now plays this card, 4 of it. Ross played this deck at the last Open. It's a free Lightning Helix if you mill it with dredging. Alright, their hand's pretty bad, which is good for us. Now they're casting Looting with no dredging. They got salvages. Their hand is... What do they dredge? I don't remember. I guess they discarded the salvage, yeah. Alright. I'm also a fan of Opt in these decks. Typically, I'm on the Serum Vision side of the Opt Serum Visions debate. However, if we're playing a lot of Mana Leaks and stuff like that, I want Opt instead. Like, if they had a Cathartic Reunion, they probably would have cast it already. We might just want a Mana Leak, though. I almost said Mana Leak. Just say go. Blue, green, blue, white. Yeah, just say go. Is Creeping Chill good enough for Legacy or Vintage Dredge? I'm not sure, honestly. They dredge, they hit Bloodghast. And a land. Alright. Third flashback Looting, we're going to counter it. Now they actually have some dredge cards, and we're just behind the 8 ball here. I mean, we have a bad Loxodon Smiter in our hand. We have not. I mean, the problem that these decks often have is applying pressure. Because if they don't draw Delver, there aren't a lot of good 1-drops. Yeah. I mean, we're seeing right now why Briefing is worse than Snapcaster Mage, because I would love to go Snapcaster Mana Leak, attack for 2, but now I just have this really awkward regrowth in my hand. I don't really want to. We got a Mana Leak the next Looting again. Ugh, man. Alright. I'm just going to fetch a Plains... Cast Serum Visions. Wait, no, I can't cast... Wait, what? What am I doing? I don't know. I thought I had Mana Leak in my hand for some reason. Maybe just cast the damn 4/3. Third a flashback Looting. Ugh. Green. Also, all of these white-green mana costs with islands is tough. Alright. I guess that's what we're doing. If I got a Forest, Mission Briefing's harder to use. Oh. Like, they can just conflagrate this. Another Crippling Chill? We're dead here. Like, we're already at 10. Alright, this is an attack because they have a Amalgam in their graveyard, and they want to get it back. This is, we have to block here, so they just get it back anyway. Alright, this game seems very, very hard to win. We can path this amalgam, but we are so far behind the 8-ball here. Definitely wish these briefings were Snapcaster Mages. Okay. What's up, Anna? They have Conflagrate too. Ugh. They have no more lootings, which is good. So they can dredge. They have a loam in their hand too. I mean, we're just really, really dead here. All right, so we stay at 10. They play the land first. No. They cast Loam. I mean, they have Loam Conflagrate going too, like. So they fireball us, kill the knight, and we're dead next turn to the other Conflagrate. You missed the ninjas, that's right. You missed it. Ninja Faye went 4-1. The deck was awesome. That video will be up on YouTube soon. Okay, we're at 8. We lost a Storm. They turned 2'd us both games with multiple discard spells also. It was kind of rough, but... Alright, we are just dead. Alright, what does Jace do? Alright, well, that's the Jace. Alright, we got an illusion. Ooh, it looks cool. Nice picture. Yeah, Crippling Chill is pretty good. If it wasn't for Chill, we'd be at 14 right now, and they'd be at 20. What do they dredge? Life Malone. Yes, they loam. They can conflagrate for 5. One cunning boy. We're just dead here. Alright. Alright. I mean, we saw it that game. We drew some of our cute cards. We drew Knight. We drew Jace. If these briefings were Snapcaster Mages, and we were, flashing back paths and getting into attack and block and stuff, maybe things are a little different there, We have one rest in peace? Just one? Alright. Rest in peace, one Graph Digger's Cage. I kind of like Kitchen Finks. I don't hate Gaddock Teague either. Gaddock Teague turns off the Conflagrates. Which actually is a really good card against us. Sorry, these guys, all the stinkers are going. You gotta cut down on all this stuff and get to work here. Something crawling on my leg. Ugh. Take out a Mara also. This Jace has got to go too. Sexy Jace. I guess Knight of Autumn's fine. Alright. Kind of wish we had more Rest in Peace, but one Rest in Peace, one Cage. Obviously, Settle's also very good, so. So that's a Nombo. We have Settle and Gaddock Teague. Alright, well, we stopped their Conflagrates. Alright, come on. You know, come on now. Sure. Keep. Think that's a bottom. The turn to Teagster. What's up, my friend Mr. Photon? How's it going? If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. I've been on for 7.5 hours already. Welcome. How's it going? We're playing Donation Bonus League for Green Saline. Playing Donation Bonus Leagues all day. We played a ridiculous waste knot deck called Random Number Generator. We played Random Number Generator. We played a Legacy Ninjas deck. That deck was dope. That was really fun. And now we're playing this deck. A little Bant Tempo. How will they ever beat turn 2 Gaddock Teague? If we draw a land next turn, I think we're alright. Mentor plus double path might be enough to get us there. Shriekhorn. Although we drew a lot of spells last game, it just didn't do very much. Ugh. Double Amalgam? Alright. That makes up for all his mulligans. We drew our one Rest in Peace. Lol. Legacy Ninjas, 4-1. Look for that one on YouTube. We almost 5-0'd. We lost the last match. Got turned 2 twice by Storm with discard spells. Ooh, that's a nice mountain. Stinkweed Imp, sure. Land, please. Alright, I'm not going to play these paths yet. I want to get tokens for Mentor. It's a cool mountain. I like the art on that one. Nature's Claim. Of. Gotta drive out land. Another Shriekhorn. Alright. Land. Please draw land. Feels bad, man. They milled an Amalgam and Dredgers. Tilt. We already got 2 Amalgams out of their deck. So that's a start. Assassin's Trophy. Ew. So they've got... They had Lightning Axe in their deck too. Alright, so they've got... this Conflagrate. Bloodghast. Frankly... Another Stinkweed Imp. I think we might be alright this game. With 2 of their Amalgams gone and 2 Paths in my hand... Come on. Do 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 do. We have Conflagrate stopped, so that's always a thing. Now they get to Bloodghast and Amalgam, but we're still at a pretty safe life total. If we can just draw land, I think it's one of the APAC lands. Land. This is getting pretty frustrating. It's turn 7. Now I think we have to cast a path. We can't take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't just take 10 damage this turn. Another fancy APAC land. Like, we're still at a reasonable life total. If we just draw, like a blue land and play Mentor, then untap, play a bunch of spells, we should still hopefully be alright. I'll block Teague and path it. I think we need our paths. The thing is that we can't do that because the Conflagrate just kills us. I think we need Teague to stay in play. It's turn 8. Like, we can't beat Conflagrate Life from Loam, like, ever. They have multiple Conflagrates. They have Loam going crazy. Oh, God. They're going to have their entire deck in their graveyard before we draw land. Mav, thanks for the donation, my friend. Appreciate it. Does Dredge play Dark Blast? Yes, they do. All right. Let's try that one again. Dredge seems pretty tough regardless. Do 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 do. All right. We got lands. We're keeping. All right. Serum Visions. I mean, we lost game 1 because all of our cards didn't do anything. So there is that. Like, another Mentor and a Path? Do I want second Mentor? I do want Mentor pretty bad. Mentor is sweet. Yeah, I think I want these. I'm going to keep like this. So if I want to shuffle away the Path, I can. If I really want to get rid of the Mentor, I can also just opt on my upkeep. Oh boy. Oh, Spirits? I think we're in big trouble. Yeah. Our opponent's deck seems like a much better Bant tempo deck. So we have to play Mentor. We're all at once. Our second match. Get a Forest. Play Mentor. Like they're only getting in for like 3 or 4 next turn. Selfless Spirit. What's up, Zeusta? What if we played Bant Mentor with just mana creatures, mentors, and all the disruption? I mean, I think putting Noble Hierarch in your deck is a good reason to want to play Bant. That's a reason. That's a reason to play green for sure. Okay, this isn't that bad. No Hierarchs, nope. So let's go Mentor, opt and try and find a land and cast Path. Two looks at it. Need a Path. Oh, they have Wander, so that's fine. If they counter the Path, that's fine too. If they counter this, it's fine also. Oh, it's a lamp. It's not the right one. I do think we are very threat light, yes. Alright, this is in for 7. So he gets to untap. And let's draw Path here. Second Path. Come on. Here we go. Remand. Alright, so we can go Path, Supreme Phantom, Bount. Nah, doesn't really work either. Path, no. Spell, no. I mean, a lot of this, what's happening here, I mean, we're not getting mana screwed. Like, game 1 of match 1, our cards didn't do anything. This game, our hand is fine. We have all the spells. We can cast all the spells. We're just getting beat by a better deck. And then, in the game where we had 2 lands Gaddock Teeg, like, if our mana base was better, we'd be able to cast all our spells. We just didn't have any blue, you know? So, people are very, very quick to blame things that are not, to say things are out of their control when they are not, you know? Alright, so what do we need here? We need to draw probably another Path. Even then, we're probably dead. We have Queller, Path, this block. No. I don't think we have any outs here. Let's cast Serum Vision and see what happens. Alright. Tyler's Dragger, no. Alright, we're dead. Let's not show him any more cards. I do like the card Monastery Mentor. I'm definitely a fan. Alright, so we're going to want I guess Settle. Jace Cunning Castaway has got to go. I mean, Selesnya Charm's got to go. There's not much to come in here, honestly. I think the Finks are fine. Yeah, I mean, we could have, like, just attacked and tried to see if they block or not, maybe. But we didn't have enough to kill them either way. Yeah, this is fine. I want some Dispels in the sideboard, too. Cryptic Command would not be good in this deck. Cryptic Command's not very good in general. That is the most overrated card in Modern by a mile. Knight for Vile? Alright, it's better than Simic Charm, sure. Now, we're not going to put in Cage to counter their four companies. Goodbye, Giant Growths. Well, this hand has the threats we were looking for. Let's keep this. Turn to Amara. Turn to Amara is probably fine this matchup. So let's get a blue green land. Delver of Secrets. This card reminds me a lot of Grimflare in that if it gets going, it's really good, but a lot of the time it's just a Grizzly Bear. It's hard to cast. Opt? Wow. Blind Flip. Lucky. Grimflare has much higher upside than Amara. I mean, yeah, it's still the same kind of card. Like, can you believe it? We actually blind flip the Delver right now. It's crazy. I don't think Amara has any point in this deck, honestly. Now what? We got a good start. And a kill spell. And a Tarmogoyf. And an Opt. Oh, yeah. Upkeep path. Alright. Guess Island. Dramoka's Command. Well, this is the time Dramoka's Command is actually good because we're ahead on board and drew Tarmogoyf. So, Cav, I did not get your sub. Nope. So this game's definitely over. Our opponent just didn't play anything on turn 1 or 2. We played a Flip Delver and a creature and got Path, and then played a Tarmogoyf. We should be in really good shape here. Well, they only Path the Mare because it was turn 2 on the draw and they didn't have a choice. You know, they were playing Lightning Bolt. That'd be a lot easier of a play. We want Hallowed Fountain, I think. Bottom. Scrybug. Sweet. Sweet. That's a good fight to win. Settle bottom. Misty bottom. Queller. Temple Garden bottom. Ooh, mismatched Temple Gardens? Man, I suck. Main phase company. Alright. Here it comes. Rattle Chains. Drogskull Captain. Yeah, I mean, if your opponent doesn't do anything and you curve out perfectly, decks most decks look good in that scenario. It's not really a plus or a minus, you know? I think Spellcaller is great, you know? Mentor, sure. Like, they're chump blocking to stay alive. We're at 13. Got this big old Delver Secrets here. Sorry, Insectile Aberration. Worship plus 1 drop. We have Spell Color. Yeah, most things covered here. Who designed Delver to flip into a 3-2 rather than a 3-1? It's fair. Image. I guess we don't quell this. If they copy, they can trade. Chump. That's fine. Let's quell this. They spell queller back. They still have no good blocks. Yeah. All right. Let's do that again. Delver Secrets would be really, really bad if it cost 2 mana. Like, exceedingly bad. It would need to be probably a 4-2 to even remotely consider playability. But yeah, that second point on top of this is pretty important. You saw that on Deathrite Shaman, obviously. If Deathrite Shaman was a 1-1, it might still be legal in Legacy. That mana base, though, we're going to keep. Like, if they have Noble here on turn 1 or Vile, I have Noble. Ugh. Nice Noble Hierarch. I like it. Old card face. This weekend is, I think there's a Grand Prix somewhere. No SCG, though. SCG Dallas is next weekend, and I will be there. If you're going to be at SCG Dallas, raise your hand in chat. Nope, they had a land. Do we fetch Shock here? I don't really want to. just gonna get a forest. Tarmo Goifo. Gonna path me? Oh, sweet. That means they might have a spell queller, but I guess we have path exiles at the end of the world. Get that second planes, right? Yeah. It's a promo. Some of the judge promos or something are like old bordered versions of cards. I think there's like an old bordered Noble Hierarch, an old bordered Sword of Fire and Ice. They're really, really cool. Okay. I mean, the best card ever printed is about to go online. Unless they have a spell queller. Nope, they're attacking. Okay. Best card ever printed. It's on you, my friend. Ooh, that's good too. Mentor might be better here. Mentor plus token. And then Queller plus other spell. It might be Mentor here, folks. The problem is, we have nothing we really want to path at the moment. Like, pathing Phantom is fine. They could have Rattle Chains, though. I just don't want to cast Path this turn, but casting Opt is great. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. Tower Striker, I'm sorry. We're not really super, like, this is not a super value-y matchup. Without removal, like, you end up in racing scenarios more often, and Tower Striker is not very good in racing scenarios at all. Like, as much as it pains me to say it, I don't think Tower Striker is very good in this deck. No, we're not pathing yet. Could have Rattle Chains, don't want to give them mana. A lot of reasons not to path here. Speak little, do much. I think playing green is okay. You just need to understand what the plan of what the green is for. Like, playing Noble Hierarch seems great in this deck. Alright, yeah, you get a company, whatever. Now we're safe to untap, path stuff, quell stuff, etc. Wanderer? Meddling Mage? That's super awkward if they name Path to Exile. I mean, if Hierarchs are out of the budget, I would just play blue-white for sure. You'd really only be playing green for Hierarch, because turn 2 Mentor is so good. They named Dramoka's command? Oh, we got him. We're in their heads. We are in their heads. In your head. In your head. Top card, Vapor Snag. Damn, sign me up. All right. Mana Leak. Because we cashed Dramoka's command last game. All right, so I think I like attack, path, leave open spell queller, mana leak, snag. Like, Tracker just doesn't make any sense in his deck at all. Like, This deck wants to stick a mentor and then start doing stuff at instant speed, you know? Alright, so we're going to... Yeah, we're going to path the Phantom. Fangren Firstborn. I used to play that card and block Instructed. Alright, so get in for 5 skis. They don't really have a board to speak of either here, so this is pretty good. Mana Leak's probably not going to be good, but it's castable. Spellcaller's good. End step Vapor Snag's honestly fine. Just keep putting tokens in play.
Hi.
Thanks for following. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. Welcome for watching on YouTube. Make sure you follow on there. 8 hours I'll have elapsed, and I'm still streaming. So thank you all for hanging out. If you've been here the entire time, raise your hand. And then go commit yourself to an insane asylum. Worship. We're going to Mana Leak this. I don't want Worship anywhere near this battlefield. And if they kill my Queller, they get it back. So, yeah. I hate Worship. They're going to path to exile my Monastery Mentor. Alright. I mean, I guess. Let's get a blue. We already have a token, so it's done its job. Yeah, Worship is a terrible, terrible, terrible design. Get in for onesies, sure.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
Thanks for following, everyone. Alright. Let's draw a land for Tracker, please. Nope. I mean, now we're not even playing anything, so we're just going to attack. Oh, I misclicked. Oh, I was playing Arena. I hit the button like an Arena. If you keep it in spacebar, it just auto attacks. I was playing Arena there. Ugh. Cross-platform. Selfless Spirit. I think I like Remand. Or just cycle, draw a card. Cool. There's our fetch land. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it feels... If we just attack and do nothing, and they don't block, we kill them. I owe Chad a tracker. Alright, I'm just going to attack. Let's see what they do. So I attack with everything because they're just dead if they don't block multiple things. We just cast Settle targeting them. Cast Vapor Snag. Alright, well now we'll just Vapor Snag something. I guess the Meddling Mage. Just Need our prowess trigger, obviously. Counter unless I pay 1. Alright. I mean, sure. So they go to 4. We have nothing in play. We're playing Tower Tracker. We're making some clues. You happy? We played Tracker. You happy, everyone? Double clue. Right on time. Very relevant to the outcome of this game. We have played the best card ever printed. Ugh. Oh yeah, put it in the books. Alright. Alright. Never going to affect the offensive settle. It's true. It's not often you play settle in your own attack step. Out of water again? Jeez. Jeez. Looking for a match. 1 and 1. Alright. Yeah, we played Tracker, won the game instantly. Best card ever printed. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. 400 awesome viewers. Give yourself a hand. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing a donation bonus league, a Bant tempo for Green Saline. We are clearing out the queue in preparation of reopening it in a few weeks. Yeah, I mean that's it. Definitely have some qualms with this deck. I've already discussed them at length. I'll discuss more at the end as well. So, I love Mentor. I love Spell Queller. I like counter spells. I like drawing lands occasionally. Just once in a while, if possible. Keep. Ugh. Bottom. Go ahead. Thoughtseize me. Just take something. I don't even care. Pick one. Thoughtseize. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of cool artifacty Mox Opal Monastery Mentor deck out there. I've tried a few times to build it, but never like super hard. Monastery Mentor is very, very good. Like, it is a very, very powerful Magic card. Knight of Bottom. I like it. If I had said that when I did it, it would have been very funny. It's out the blue, didn't they? Yes, we have Jace Cunning Castaway in our hand. Oh, man. They didn't take Jace. Jace is a bro. Don't mind me if I just take my shirt off a little bit. I feel like Jace Cunning Castaway in the art for this card is just like Kylo Ren in Last Jedi when him and Rey have like their, weird connection sequence. He's just like not wearing a shirt for some reason. I feel like that's the same thing as this. It's like art direction. Make the character look awkwardly less clothed than they should be. Alright. Yeah. This Bauble also plays in that deck too, yes. Street Wraith. Isn't Sexy Jace just a worse history of Benalia? I mean, he's only wearing half a shirt, Some sort of Sultai shadow deck? 4 card types, they did it. They did it. We played a Sultai shadow deck on stream a few days ago, and one of our suggestions was to play Traverse the Uvenwald. Looks like they're doing it. Sultai? Everyone loves Sultai. It's not my favorite archetype. It's the world's favorite archetype. People love Sultai. They love it. Yep. So we can see when we're drawing the kind of cute cards, it looks like we're playing a bad cube draft deck. Like, we've got nothing. We have 3 spells in our hand, and we just have actual nothing. Oh god, now we have 4. Ooh, ugly new overgrown tomb. I mean, Jawoka's command's pretty bad. At least they're going to kill us fast. That's good. You know? What do they even take here? I feel like this is a Vendilion click. They're just like, nah, you can just keep it, man. Don't worry about it. They took Jace. Alright. Yeah. Fresh Kale, we discussed that. Playing a Blood Crypt main and 2 Battle Rage in the sideboard of the Sultai Shadow deck as a way to push through combo decks. Have you all seen the Allegiance Shocklands? Oh, they showed them? I have not. Yeah, Sexy Jace is laying in the graveyard. Not looking so sexy anymore. Yeah. That wasn't very fun. Okay. Let's board out all the charms. And board out the Knight and the Jace. Tell Jace to put some clothes on. We're gonna want a Rest in Peace, Kitchen Finks, and good lord, that's probably it. I don't want Settle, I don't want Amulet, I don't want Cage, I don't want Sphere. I guess, I'm sorry, Sluzzy Charms is actually fine here. I can exile a large shadow. Unsummoning a shadow is not even good. I guess we'll leave one of these in just because it's better than the other cards, but anything else I want to cut here? No, it's fine, I guess. Y'all want to see some new Shocklands? If you don't want to see them, close your eyes. Looks like we got Godless Shrine. Breeding Pool. That's kind of cool. Hallowed Fountain. That's kind of nice. I assume this is Blood Crypt, probably? And nope, that's Blood Crypt. This is Stomping Ground. Stomping Ground and Blood Crypt. Rakdos love their chains. They're very punk rock. That's pretty cool. All right, if you're closing your eyes because you want spoilers, you can open your eyes now. All right, keep. Serum Visions, don't fail me now. I do want a third land, so let's keep this Windswept Teeth, I suppose. All right. We got some removal. All right, we're going to fetch Hallowed Fountain, I think. And then cast Serum Visions. Blood Crypt includes blood and crypts. Breeding Pool includes a pool surrounded by breeding things. Things you're looking up. Art direction is going great. A lot better than Steam Vents. Which contains neither Steam nor Vents. Oh, Dramoka's Command. Ugh. Alright, bottom mission briefing, bottom land. Pray to God we draw a threat at some point. They should board the Dramoka's commands out. They're even worse than the Simic Charms are, because, like, we are never going to have a creature in play to fight, and our creature will never win the fight anyway. So... Scavenging Ooze? Alright, that's a card, I guess. Spell Queller, we want a creature so bad, but, like, just, like, one of the worst possible ones. I guess it's fine. Tyoish Tracker. Tyoish Tracker. Alright. Play some spell that I can Spell Queller. And then don't do anything so I can fight your Scavenging Ooze with it. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. We have no creatures in any graveyard. We're casting Unsummon for 2 mana. I don't even want to cast Unsummon for 1 mana. They draw to 7 cards. We draw Monastery Mentor. Alright, we're going to say go. Try and draw a removal spell with this Spell Queller, hopefully. They got a full 7 in hand. Replay Scavenging Ooze. We play Spell Queller. If they kill it, it's fine. And then ideally we draw... I don't even know what we draw. It's like, Dramoka's Command doesn't do anything. Celestia Charm doesn't do anything. I guess we draw land and we go Mentor Path. Oh, they have a Shadow? Okay. Tiny Shadow. Teeny tiny... Oh, that's a good draw. Alright. I think it's Tracker time. Mentor does seem good also, but I think it's Tracker time. We're not going to attack. We're not going to attack. The Mono Blue Fairy and Interject went 4-1. It was dope. And our loss only came at the hands of 2 turn 2 kills with Disruption by Storm. Alright, so I want a white source. So I can cast Path to Exile. But I also want to fetch before they do this. Alright, we're going to say go. I want to cast Path with Mentor anyway. So, also, if it's a 5/5, I can guess Charm instead. Thoughtseize. Alright, I think we have to cast this Path. With Tracker in play, we just don't want to die. If they counter it, they counter it. We have Charm, I guess. You want a green-white land? This is one of the last remaining donation bonus leagues. Okay. Now they can attack for 7? Good lord. How's my head feeling after a whole day of donation bonus leagues? Same as usual. I mean, it has to be Charm, right? Like, we probably need to chump block here. I guess with Tracker, because I mean we just can't do. Oh my god, we just can't do anything. Like, we just have any outs. Like, we're just dead. They still have 3 cards in hand, too. Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Mission briefing into Path. I mean, Snapcast should be a lot better, but that's not even good. We kill 1 creature then. Then what? Like... Alright, well... I guess that's it. We need to draw a 1-mana removal spell, and we did it, so... Let's see if any of this resolves. We're 1-1. Question is, do we attack with Spell Queller? I don't think so. That's 8. Maybe we do. They can make themselves go so low anyway. This is 6. We have to block with Mentor. We can Prowess and Pump with Jamoka's Command. Well, the question is life total wise. Do I want to lower their life total more without killing them? Death's Shadow. Yep. They could have a Rancor. Tarmogoyf. Ooh. No attack. Oh, Mara. Funny meeting you here. I kind of like Jamoka's command. Pump. Attack. Is there a fight I want to pick? I don't think so. Pretty sure we're going to play this to literally just put a counter on Spellcaller and get it for 3 and put lethal in play. So let's do that. Modes are going to be sack an enchantment, put a counter on creature you control. Don't think we're ever sacrificing these clues. Again, this is a tempo deck, not a grindy deck. So Dramoka's command is so sick. Where's your Kappa? Mana sack a what? We gotta affect the board. We gotta do stuff. You know, like we were just gonna die. We're at 9 life and they have 10/10s in play. These things just don't matter. Without removal, Tracker is just not as good. Alright, they're 2. So as long as we can block everything and attack back and kill them, we might actually win the game. In fact, that fetch end step might have been dumb. So I might have turned off Fatal Push as an out on our Spellcaller. Oh, wow. Okay. Kira Great Glass Spinner is here. We won! Woo! Oh, you're drawing Path too? God's gas. Alright. Well, cool. Let's do that again. Or something. Yeah. I think you gotta be green. You want Noble Hierarch. Probably be like base blue-green, I guess. Alright. We got Jamoka's command. We got Selesnya Charm. We have a 1/1 to fight things with. We are ready to roll. Keep. Delver of Secrets. Let's do it. It's possible Jamoka's command is worse than Simic Charm. So I probably should have swapped that out. Yeah, I should have swapped those. Goodbye, Delver of Secrets. We hardly knew ye. Opponent is reading all of the modes on cards in our hand. The problem with modal spells is that they're like all-in-one printers. Alright? I used to work at Office Max and sell printers and stuff. And the all-in-one printers they do everything, but they do nothing well. And modal spells are the all-in-one printers of Magic. Yeah, they can print your documents, and they can scan photos, and they can print photos, and they can fax things, but they don't do any of those things well. If you want a photo printer, buy a photo printer. If you want a fax machine, God, I'm so old, buy a fax machine. If you want a document printer, an office printer, buy that, you know. Selesnya Charm. Oh, they heard me talking. We got an Ambush Viper here. Yes, obviously there are exceptions. You know, Colligan's command is really, really, really good. Cryptic command is still really good. You know, but all right. So we're gonna fetch. I guess we need blue, blue. So a Hallowed Fountain, and then we're gonna play a 2/2 and attempt to block. You're not going to giant growth their creature. This is Assassin's Trophy? That'd be gas. Oh, Abrupt Decay? Lame. Lame. Don't think Rakdos Charm is very good. Golgari Charm has its moments in sideboards. I mean, yeah, we're dead. Talker's Command is pretty good. But again, a lot of those modal spells aren't like a Talker's Command is +1/+1 on your team, deal 3. Or Skullcrack. You know, like both those cards are good. What's up, Alcohol? Our opponent is stuck in Jello. Snapcaster Mage. Get mana leaked. Yeah, now what? What you gonna do? A mana leak comes for you. Collective Brutality is also good, yes. Has our opponent put themselves in Selesnya Charm range? No. They have not, unfortunately. Oh, they have put the Shadow in Selesnya Charm range. However, we are dead to everything else, so... If we draw Path to Exile and they have nothing, we may have a chance this game. That is not Path to Exile. And we are dead. I mean, that was a pretty tough match. I mean, we drew a lot of these cards and we died. And the game we won, we probably shouldn't have won. Our opponent just screwed up, I think, honestly. I think they just went too low on life. I don't know. I mean, Mentor's really good, but my fears are coming true in that the Dromoka's commands and the Selesnya charms and the Simic charms just aren't doing anything. Mission Briefing also. I don't think we've actually even cast this card yet. We could have Mission Briefing to Surveil and try and get lucky and hit a Path to Exile, but we're still dead because they have 2 lethal attackers. So, you folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We're trying out a Bant Tempo deck, Donation Bonus League for Green Saline. Things I like, things I don't like. We'll go over the full stretch at the end. Okay. Alright, I can get behind this. Opponent mulligans, we have Tile Tracker and a fetch land. Let's go. Uh-oh. Goblin Guide. Alright. Top card is Breeding Pool. Lucky us. Alright. Well, we're not taking any damage. Let's, just dump the forest, I guess. What do you mean? What do you mean, Green Ceiling? I'm saying we play all or nothing on this. All moto spells are all good spells. Few games with the threats and the bad spells. What do you mean exactly? Explain. All right. Well, let's get Serum Visions. Tarmogoyf is good. I guess we'll clear the island. We'll just leave it on top, I guess. So Goblin Guide bins it. Puts it in our hand, whatever. Next turn we have Tarmogoyf, which is good, but not great. We'll also have an Opt, so we'll make it bigger. But like green, that's the problem, is that the card Jamoka's Command is literally only good if we have Tarmogoyf in play. Otherwise, nothing else can win a fight, you know? And you can't have all the cards in your deck have super low floors. The card should be good all the time, you know? If we curve out Delver into Tarmogoyf, we're in good shape those games anyway. Just play more cards that are already good, you know? I think that's one of the biggest problems that Magic players have, is understanding the floor of cards. Understanding that you're putting cards in your deck, and if they're only good sometimes, the times they're good, they need to be exceptionally good. And modal spells are the exact opposite of that, because they're never exceptionally good, they're only medium. So we have cards that work sometimes. When they work, they're not even that good, you know? Alright, so they have Rift Bowls here. Will they make the mistake going after Tarmogoyf? They will. Alright, so we cast Opt. Now they can double spell and kill the Tarmogoyf, but now they've wasted 2 burn spells on Tarmogoyf, so that feels good. So sure, I'm cool with this. They wasted 6 damage to kill my Goyf. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's a bear, but that's going to the bottom. I want to draw a Knight of Autumn. Or lands. We can draw lands, too. This Tower Striker is going to draw so many cards. Oh, word. So we're on the same page? Alright, cool. And that's good, because, again, the point here is to... Oh, my God. I mean, play Tracker, we're just chump blocking, essentially. We will draw all of the cards, and then we will die. It is a perfect game of Magic. But again, that's the whole point of these donation bonus leagues, is, you know, is learning and improvement and making the deck better. And we're doing that. Hopefully. Another Goblin Guide. Oh my God. Amulet of Safekeeping. We will take a look at that card. We've drawn so many cards. What's our next top card? It's not Jamoka's Command, is it? Oh my God. Alright, we obviously have to block. Otherwise we're dead. So I think we just... Oh, God. I guess we just say go and hope they screw up really bad. Honestly. Just got the full 7 in hand. Just can't do anything. Lava Spike. Okay, so now we get to Spellcaller this. Ooh. Ooh, they gave it to us. Alright. Do we bounce here, or do we... Let me just draw a card, actually. Want to save Jamoke Command. Ooh, oh boy. Oh, we might have a chance this game? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, we're doing it. Goif. So I want to cast Mentor. I don't want to go to 4, so fetch lands are off the table. But I want to cast Mentor, but then we don't really have any good blocks. Casting Goif is just like more efficient. Nah, let's play Mentor. Hold on, let's think here. Yeah, alright, let's do it. If the 4 cards in their hand don't deal damage, we got this. Alright, so we're going to leave this as is. And hopefully they miss on land for 2 more turns. And we can Jamoke's Command and beat them. Rift Bolt. Alright, we are going to unsummon something. How about Swift Spear? Make a token. I think you might have stolen this game. The fact that they haven't played a second land is a little bit of a part of that, but... Alright, so we... It's kind of weird, because I actually don't want to attack with Mentor. Maybe we just do. Yeah, I had a feeling they weren't going to block, so... Alright, here's Tarmogoyf. Here's Delver of Secrets. Here's a land we're never going to use. Jamoke's Command, waiting in the wings. Once they cast this Rift Bolt, there's a question of what do I do with it. It might involve fighting and countering the Rift Bolt. Hi, Toots. You off from work? Alright, they are trying to kill my Spell Queller. So we are going to Jamoke's Command, prevent damage, and fight Goblin Guide with Tarmogoyf. Again, also our clunky, expensive modal spells are good when your opponent's mana screwed, and you have plenty of time to cast them. Alright. Seeker of the Way is kind of gas. I could buy Seeker of the Way, honestly. If the deck was straight blue-white, I'd play Seeker of the Way. They spiked us. Are they dead? Flip a spell here. This is big. 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We flip a spell and they're dead. For many reasons. Windswept Heath. We're dead. Any standard tonight? Nah. Alright, well, we attack with everything but 1 blocker. No, we leave 2 blockers back, so they can't go land, creature, creature. And we are probably dead to their hand. Crap. There is 0 chance we are not dead. Crack a fetch to try and get a spell. Going to 1 to minimally increase the ability for us to draw a spell is not really where we're at. No! Okay, after the reveal? Oh, I'm so bad. You're right. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have cracked before the... After, yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so bad. I screwed up. I just didn't think about it. Yeah, I should have cracked the fetch after the Delver look. And that gave us another shot. Cause any spell still killed him because of prowess. Yeah, that was a huge punt. Huge punt. Huge punt. Yep. Amulet of Safekeeping. Whenever you become the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability with its controller pays 1. So it just makes all their burn spells cost 1 more. That doesn't seem very good. I'm all about these cards. I want to cut all these anyway, so... Oh, yeah. Duranga, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Questions are in chat. Welcome, my friend. Alright, fine. I'll bring these in, I guess. And Jace Cunning Castaway can go. Dramoka's Command is actually fine in this matchup, but that's because we're trying to counter burn spells, so... It will shrink my tokens, which is not cool, but... Hello from Italy. What's up, my friend? I have not gone to Italy yet. I want to go there someday. Alright. Yeah, this is fun. There's also too many basics in this deck. It should be 1 of each basic, not 2. Alright, blue-white, I believe. Why not put a counter on Spell Queller better than prevent the damage to it? That was also much better, yes. I screwed that up too. That's fair. That would have been... It didn't really matter. It didn't really affect the game, but yeah, that would have been better. Very true, very true. I think it's because I was locked in on countering the damage. I thought they were going to go to the face. So once they didn't go to the face, I was still in the mode of just prevent the damage, you know? So... Alright, Grace from Texas. Going to be at the Open. Playing his Amonkhet. Favorite deck is green in taxes. Favorite card is Aether Vial. Name a dog Leovold. Alright. Flipskis. Amulet of Safekeeping. No. They have Eidolon. We are boned. To leave Remand up or to cast Tarmogoyf. Goyf is vulnerable, obviously. Eidolon does not target, no. So many things go bad here. They just like play Lance, they go. I play Lava Spike. Like, if they play Lava Spike, I'm probably remanding it, honestly. Top card is Spell Queller. God damn, Delver of Secrets. Relic of Progenitus. Nice Tarmogoyf, idiot. Well, I'm casting as Remand because we need to draw cards, and also it'll clear the top of my deck for Delver, so... Alright, well, now our Goyf looks a lot worse, I'm not going to lie. Because they have Relic next turn. Flip, please. Misty Rainforest, no flip. Is it just me, or does Delver really suck at keeping secrets? Yeah. I don't think we want to play Queller early. Because we'd rather Remand Vapor Snag. Alright, let's bottom the Remand, top Vapor Snag. Get this Delver to flip. Question here is Safekeeping or Tarmogoyf? I like Safekeeping here. If the Relic's going to kill the Tarmogoyf anyway, we'll just get the stupid Amulet in play. Yes, I'll be playing more of Duncan Dinos, the Wayward Swordtooth, Experimental Frenzy deck soon in the future. Just not at the moment. I feel like Magic Island's going really slow. Nice Tarmogoyf. Idiot. I'm done. I'm done with the Kitty Whack deck. Just lost my interest. Kind of just sucks. Vapor Snag. All right. Well, let's get in. And I guess we're just gonna say go. We're gonna snag Goblin Guide, Spell Queller or something, hopefully. All right, top card is Mission Briefing. Make hour shuffling it away. That's fine. All right, Vapor Snag Skis. I have not played Assassin's Trophy in Modern yet. Nope. Replay Goblin Guide. I'm gonna quell this. Excuse me. Island. Come on, Magic Online. You can do it. I know Arena's out, and you're really slow and crappy, and Arena's nice and fancy and stuff, but you still got legs, Moto. We still need you. All right? Let's power through here. Searing Blood, my Delver of Secrets. Yeah. This card has not been very good. Let's throw that out there. That one is good. That's one I can buy. Alright. Bottom. Knight of Gain 4 life. I think Assassin's Trophy isn't even that good against Tron. It's obviously good, but it's not like... It doesn't swing the matchup. I think Tron is still favored against Jund decks. They have 4 cards in hand. We are at 8. That's a tough block. Helix targeting Spell Queller. Alright, I mean, it's not targeting us, I guess. They cast Goblin Guide, we block Goblin Guide, we play Tarmogoyf, and we pray. Ooh, hello. Alright, well, they have lots of lands in play, and these amulets are doing essentially nothing. But we have Tarmogoyf, and it's big-ish. Draw land, we have Tracker. We're currently at 6. We're probably going to die this game, but... Best card ever printed. Burnsy, staying alive, Burnsy, god damn it, staying alive, Burnsy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this Twitch thing. It keeps saying that like it just keeps randomly playing ads. Like it says an ad is playing, but it's like not actually playing. I don't really get it. All right, well we're super dead here, so. Yeah. Are we convinced yet this card's not good against burn? It's a weird little bug. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. This card is essentially just a ham-fisted attempt at making a sideboard card that is good against Storm in Modern. Because it answers Empty the Warrens and answers Grape Shot. That is the purpose of this card. But it's not particularly good, and it's very, very narrow. I mean, it slows us down because we also have to cast it. So we spend 4 mana and 2 cards to cast these, which slows us down. So the game goes longer, so they just draw more lands and kill us. You know? How are we still alive? Alright, kill my Dragger. They're at 17? All of these red helixes they've cast? I mean... Alright, take it, sure. We dead? Satyr Fire Dancer. Ew. Amera. Yeah, I do want to review it, actually. Here it is. Burnsy, staying alive, staying alive. It's okay. We're getting there. When this match is over, we'll take a look at the deck. We're going to clean up some of these modal spells. And we're going to postulate on where this deck should go. Whether it's just straight blue-white, or whether it's still Bant with no hierarchs and stuff like that. Or... Either way. Again, I think Monastery Mentor is a very good card. I think Spellcaller is a very good card. I'm not super hyped about Delver of Secrets in Modern, but... If we can get that many spells in our deck, maybe. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of playing Seeker of the Way. My card's pretty sweet. Like, just a 3/3 lifelinker for 2. I could buy that. You know? I don't believe you can play versus a friend yet on Arena. You can't just, like, you're always auto-matched. You're never, like, choosing to play against someone. so I don't believe so. I assume that'll be a feature in the future. A future in the future. A creature in the bleacher. God, that MTG bot is so drunk. That hasn't been my schedule for like a year or a year and a half. Ooh. All right, keep. Let's go, Delver of Secrets. Let's get a flipski here. Ancestral Vision? Ugh. Okay. Well, what is going on? Magic Online, why are you going so slow? Like, has anyone else noticed this, that Magic Online is going very, very slow today? I feel like it's just stuck in jello. Like, Burnsy burns, Burnsy burns, and Burnsy, and a Burnsy, and a Burnsy. Night of Autumn. No, I don't want to reveal that one. Burnsy, staying alive. I'm glad Burnsy's having fun, you know? Whoa, this is cool. They're wasting a Snapcaster Mage to block our creature? Sure. We're not putting Dramoka's Command in our deck. Dramoka's Command is not a good Magic card in Modern. I'm sorry, it's not, alright? It's not a good card. It requires far too many things to go right, and there are so many better removal options. Dramoka's Command is good when there are no other removal options. That is not the case. Alright. Gonna save Spell Queller for Vision, I guess. I don't even know. Vendilion Click. Targeting us. Spell Caller is gone. Whoa, hello. Jace the Mind Sculptor. We are dead. The game state is nothing against Jace Click. Vision's about to go off. We are dead. Did I say dead? I meant dead. I'm going to probably concede this game next turn, so I'm not going to sit here for the next 10 minutes while they just pound me into the ground. Burnsy. Yeah. Okay. Loom, it's not very clear what's going to happen on Arena as far as collections go and older formats and so on and so forth, you know? It's not really clear yet. Okay, we had nothing. I mean, you gotta cut the charms, which are pretty bad. And Knight of Autumn's not good, but it's not... I guess the Jace isn't actually that bad in this matchup. Jamoka's Command's unplayable. All charms are unplayable. I guess Selesnya charm is like a bear. I guess we're keeping those in. Alright. Maybe we'll ultimate Jace. People are speculating they might make a new modern from like Arena forward. That seems, I don't know, modern's so popular. Maybe they'll take the time to go back and program all those cards in, but then how do you get the cards? I wouldn't be surprised if they made it so you could just import, like eventually they just, when they decide to close down Magic Online in like 3 or 4 years, like they just make it so you can import all your cards from Magic Online onto Arena or something like that. Like that's got to happen eventually because Legacy and Modern are still formats. Oh yeah, it would take a really long time, but it wouldn't really make money on it. I don't really know. I can't imagine having an online program where you can't play Modern because Modern is just so popular. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a really tough question. Right, like, it does obviously suck if like, well, Amonkhet rotated. Sorry, I used all those rare wild cards on stuff. They're all gone now. Yeah, but like, how can you just not have the first 20 years of Magic's history available on the online platform, you know? Right, like, it just... I guess it's possible they do that. They just like axe Legacy and make Modern the new Legacy. But even then, we still play Legacy online. We still play Vintage online, you know? Come on. I'm just keeping. I don't care. Double Delver opt. We're fine. Keep. How do you play combo decks with the rope timer? I don't know. They have a lot of questions to answer. I think Delver of Secrets probably just sucks, unfortunately. Ancestral Vision. Okay. It's funny, because all we want here is a land or a spell, and we drew a creature. Do we opt for a land? I think so. That's not a land. Bottom. God damn it. We have won one battle in this game, and that is that our ops are so superior to our opponent's ops. It is unbelievable. Porphyry nodes? Plains. Well, we drew a land. Good for us. So they kill our thing. Celestial Colonnade, go. Galactic. Delver of Secrets. Resolves. Yes. Yes. Oh, sweet. Path to Exile? Dope. I can cast spells now? That's great. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, opponent. I don't know how we're going to beat this Ancestral Vision. But... Someone explain to me how Jace is good. Which Jace? The one that I'm playing, it's not good. Spell Queller? Wow. That's interesting. Alright, well, hopefully they just draw a million Terminus and Jaces and Teferis and Supreme Verdicts and etc. They only got 8 cards in hand. Brand Flakes, no one's tearing anyone apart here. I think we've been very, very constructive this league. You know, anyone who's being rude in chat, say so. I obviously can't read chat all the time, but the point of these donation bonus leagues is to improve. You know, and if you're going to improve, that usually means that there are things wrong. So we're working on them. We're fixing them. All right, another Visions and 6 cards in hand. Spellcaller's not bad. I can buy that. Like, if they didn't cast anything, I'm just going to cast this Amara. Let's get Amara going here. I mean, leave a Vapor Snag. Could just cast the Delver, too, honestly. Maybe just slam stuff and hope T gets there. Like... We're on a taking Time Bomb here with the, just cast stuff. Taking Time Bomb with Vision. Let's just try and kill them. End step Snap Path. We're dead. Alright, well, our plan of... try and make Teague get there all by himself has failed. Now's plan B. Hope they have all lands in their hand. Terminus. No land Jace? Wow. How about Monastery Mentor? Okay. How about your turn? What's this on? 3? They still haven't fixed this. The suspend cards get hidden behind all the exile cards. Oh. Another path to exile. I like Vapor Snag here. Dispel. Which spell? Dispel. You got a lot of lands now, so that's a thing. I guess I'll get a... whatever. I was just trying to save time and fetch. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I just know I have a counterspell, but whatever. Spell Queller. Hmm. Oh, really? Oh, really? Mendelian Click. Oh, are we going to give some trample here? No, we're going to remand. Crap. We're going to see our hand. They weren't going to see our hand. +2/+2 and trample would actually be pretty dope here. But they're going to see our hand, and therefore they just, like, don't block. Or take the charm. Yeah, we got to... I mean... And then we can't remand the vision. We got to kill Jace anyway. And we'll draw a good spell, too. They have Path, too? Oh, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. All right, whatever. Surprisingly, they drew 100 extra cards that game, so they had everything. Who would have thought that casting Brainstorm 3 times and Visions twice would make them have everything? All right, so, yeah. We need some work here. I would say that, I mean, not to be pompous, but I would say that basically everything I said about this deck felt very true to me. All the modal spells were just very, very bad. The cute cards weren't very good. We were kind of lacking in focus. Mission briefing wasn't very good. I think that, again, the idea, players love options, but when your options aren't great, you are taking a risk of your card being dead, but not being a home run if it's good. You know? Like, there are times where Kolaghan's Command isn't good. You know, they have a 3/3, and you have no creatures in your graveyard, and they have a couple cards in their hand, and the card just sucks, right? But when it's good, it's backbreaking. It's discard your last card, get back Snapcaster Mage, you know? So, none of these cards really have that upside, and I think that this deck doesn't need to be green. I think if it wants to be green, it's got to play Noble Hierarch. I'd play 4 Noble Hierarch for sure, and then 4 Mentors, and then go from there. Otherwise, you could be blue-white. Just straight blue-white. Just cut the green cards. I mean, Tracker's not even good in this deck. Goyf's fine. I could buy Tarmogoyf. I'm surprised there are only 2 Goyf in this deck, honestly. Because that's the one card that's actually good with Jamoka's Command. If we're going to be straight blue-white, more Quellers, more Mentors. I don't think Delver's even that good. But the problem is that we're lacking in pressure. I think that the card Seeker of the Way is honestly playable. I can buy playing that card. I like Geist, but that's a lot of 3-drops. The problem with blue-white aggro decks is that there are too many 3s, not enough 1s and 2s. You need to get on the board early in order for your counterspells to be good. If you just tap out on turn 3 for a Mentor, they just kill you or something, you know? So Geist is good, but has that problem. That's the problem that a card like Noble Hierarch tries to solve by letting you skip a turn and play your busted 3-drop on turn 2. So Noble Hierarch's an option. I mean, like, cards like Isamaru, like, they just aren't good. You know, like, there's plenty of 1-drops that are, like, mildly playable, but they just aren't that good. So, that's a problem. It's an issue. It's possible if you want to be, like, a prowessy deck, you could be, like, play a Monastery Swiftspear and some Lightning Helixes and stuff, and be, like, maybe Jeskai. I don't think Leonin Arbiter is a good Magic card at all. You know, the problem is a lot of the good white aggro cards don't jive with the blue cards. Like, Thalia is the best one. And, like, you obviously can't play Thalia in your Serum Visions deck. So there's just a serious lack of early things to do. Also, like, I mean, Bant Spirits is kind of just doing what this deck is doing, but better, right? Like, they're playing this sort of Delver of Secrets, Spell Queller, counter your spells, beatdown plan. But they're just playing all the good 1 and 2 drops because they're playing spirits and they have a theme or whatever. So realistically, you know, we're running into a few problems here. You know, it's overall card, overall power level, modal spells. Yeah, I think Jeskai could work if you're playing like a Young Pyromancer and Monastery Mentor and Swiftspear. That could be cool. There's an inherent tension when it comes to the prowess cards because prowess creatures, or creatures that involve spells like Delver, Mentor, Pyromancer, they're not inclusive. So every prowess creature I add to my deck is one less thing that triggers my prowess creatures. That's a problem that the Soulscar Mage and Adeliz the Cinderwind, that these decks always have. So it's tough. It's tough to find that balance. So yeah, I think that honestly the best way to play Monastery Mentor is probably with black, because being able to go turn 1 discard spell, turn 2 discard spell, turn 3 Mentor when they're out of gas is really good. That's an option. If you want to stay blue-white and you want to play Delver, it's probably 4 Delver, 4 Snap, 4 Mentor, and then just play a lot of cantrips, I guess. A lot of cantrips. Although I think Jeskai is also possible. Obviously, bolts are great, helixes are great, pyromancer's great. So that's what I got. Once again, huge thanks for the donation. I appreciate it very, very much. If you have any questions in particular, I'd be happy to answer them in chat. Otherwise, thank you. What time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock. Good Lord. When's Nicole going to be home? And yeah, I think boarding Geist is reasonable. Or I think the Bant route is reasonable. I think if you're playing Bant, you can go 4 Noble, 4 Mentor. Honestly, Seeker of the Way is fine. And then maybe you also play some Geist too. And then play Counterspells, Removal Spells, Spell Queller maybe. I'm not sure, honestly. But again, it is true that the Spirit decks are sort of taking the piece of the pie that this deck is trying to get into. So that was a lot of talking. Questions, comments, concerns, happy to answer them. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate it very, very much. Please don't take this negatively. As people were saying in chat, brewing is very, very difficult, especially in Modern, because there's so many possible cards. So the whole point of these donation bonus leagues is to learn, figure out the bits and pieces, and then improve. I think we did a pretty good job of that today, of explaining our reasonings for things and so on and so forth. Obviously, our result wasn't optimal, but the result of these donation bonus leagues, and the result of any practice in Magic at all, the result is to improve, is to figure out what the many, many, many difficult things about the game and try and improve and get better and go from there. If you finish any league or any tournament and you've gotten better at Magic, it's always a win, however corny that sounds, So, cool. But yeah, so, sweet. Yeah, Bant Company is also a possible way to build this deck. That makes the Mentor not good, obviously. But yeah, so thanks again. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow the channel. And YouTube. Donation bonus leagues will be opening in a few weeks. I have the queue almost clear. I have a lot more work to do. I'm launching a website. Check this out. This is actually really cool. So this is I have my sub John B working on my website for me, and he also built this really awesome donation bonus queue widget for Twitch and for the website. So this right here is a sample of it. This is going to be on my Twitch page, which is really, really cool. And yeah, it's really, really cool. So it'll be opening up soon. Pretty sweet. I have a website coming soon. I have a big announcement next week. All this cool stuff is happening. So yeah, so stay tuned. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube, as the stream is going to end. Nicole will be here in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so follow me on Twitter and YouTube. I'll see you guys later. Stream will continue for the moment.